Hi, I'm Carl. I'm 16. I sport cycling. Training's pretty brutal. Go up at Manchester on Tuesday. Wednesday I'm out riding. Thursday, Friday training, and at the weekend just riding my bike. Past 6 months have been pretty good. I mean, it's been sort of the end of the last season, and I got like second in the national circuit series, and school games pretty good, getting medal in the individual time trial. And yeah, and my most memorable achievement would be winning my first national at Castle Coombe. It was, yeah, really good.
My name's Charlotte Barber, I'm 18 years old and I compete in equestrian eventing. My training regime is 4 days a week in the gym and then every day riding 2 horses a day for about an hour. In the gym I'll spend about an hour and a half. In the past 6 months it's not been the competition season because our season runs from March to October, so we've sort of had the horses off for a while and now they're just coming back into work, doing a few local shows, doing some BHA and dressage. But in October the last competition I did was the Under-18 Championships where I came 18th individually and 5th. We have Midlands team came 5th, and the week beforehand I was competing a different horse and came 3rd in the intermediate against seniors. My most memorable achievement is last year I was longlisted for the Junior European team, which was an amazing achievement and I'm really proud of it. And the year before I came 2nd in the Under-18 Championships and our team came 1st.
My name is Jacob Bowden. I'm 12 years old and my sport is archery. I train six days a week. That includes shooting, gym, and once a month I go down to the National Sports Centre. I've done my junior masters indoor and out. I came 3rd and 2nd in both of them. And my most memorable achievement was getting my J&B through the harsh summer 2 years ago.
My name is Charlie Bonner. I'm 15 and my sport's workout basketball. I train 3 times a week most weeks, and Saturdays for about 3 hours, and do first team training on Wednesday nights for 2.5, and sometimes training school PE lessons. In the past 6 months I've done junior championships and I represented the East Midlands and we got the bronze medal, and we also started playing in the 2nd division for the Elite Adult League, and we won 2 and lost 4, but it's hard to just moved up. I've even got 2 memorable achievements because I couldn't choose between them. So one of them was I scored my first 3-pointer in the under-15s at a massive year, and then the other one was I was playing against a Derby club, and I was doing my job at marking him, and in the end he had to be subbed off because he couldn't do anything.
I'm Abby Burr, I'm a swimmer and I'm 15 years old. My training regime is that I swim 8 to 9 times a week and I do 1 land training session on Saturday. My most recent competition was at the Derby Open Meet where I gained 2 national times but missed the Commonwealth Trials time by 0.9 seconds. And my most memorable achievement was when I swam with Hannah Miley in Eindhoven in Holland.
Lee Cupid, 18, shot put. My training regime 6 days a week, 4 days in the gym, 2 days rowing. In the last 6 months I've competed at UK School Games. I've also done 2 open meetings in Loughborough and got the under-20 world record. My most memorable achievement is breaking the under-20 world record in London.
My name is Harron Dunderdale. I'm 17 years old and I do steeplechase, so track and field and also cross country. My training regime is On Monday and Wednesday I run to school. Tuesday, Thursday I train up in Lincoln with my training group. Then Friday's my day off. Saturday, in the summer I do steeplechase work, but in the winter I do another session. And then on Sunday I do a long run. In the past 6 months I've competed in the World Youth Championships in Ukraine, where I made the final. I also did the trials for that, where I I smashed my knee with 1,000 metres to go, but still managed to run the time, so I knew I had a lot more in me. My most memorable achievement would probably be making the world final last year for steeplechase.
Theo Edwards, 17, fencing. My training regime is that I train 3 times a week on Monday, Thursday and Friday with individual lessons. My last competition was fencing national championships, where in the cadet competition I was ranked first after the pools and then knocked out by the eventual winner. There was an under-20s competition where I finished 18th, which was rather good. And my most memorable achievement is being selected as a member of the under-17 GB cadet team.
Daniel Fleming, 17, athletics. I train 5 days a week, 3 times in the gym and 2 times throwing. In the past 6 months I've been at English schools national competition, UK champs, where I came 7th and 4th out of the English lads, and North of England championships and East of England championships. My most memorable achievement would be I came first in the UK overall rankings for last season for under 17 athletes throwing a 1.75 kilogram disc.
Okay, when you're ready.
Hi, my name is Madeline Gammons. I'm 14 and I do cycling. I train up to 6 times a week, including races, and go out on the road or train indoors. In the past 6 months I've competed in national championships and come top 10. My most memorable achievement is coming 3rd at the national race at Scarborough at the end of last season.
My name's Matthew Gendry. I'm aged 11 and I enjoy tennis. I do 9 hours of individual at Boston Tennis Club, 4 hours training at Nottingham National Tennis Centre, including 3 hours of strength and conditioning. I've been doing regional comps and county comps and being the regional winner at Orange Ball.
What is your most memorable achievement?
Winning at Roehampton and getting my national funding.
Hi, my name is Megan Jilks. I'm 15 years old and my sport is pistol shooting. My training regime is twice to 3 times a week, normal shooting at my local club, and once a month at GB shooting in Wolverhampton. In the past 6 months I've taken part in various competitions, including my most valuable, which was the Junior Internationals in Bisley near London. I didn't win any medals in this, but it was a really good competition for experience. I've also taken part in inter-club competitions and county competitions, where I believe I'm now first lady and junior currently in Lincolnshire. Like I said, my most memorable achievement would probably be being able to take part at my first international competition as part of Team GB down at Bisley. I didn't win any medals, but it was a really memorable achievement.
My name is Elizabeth Gray. I'm 14 years old. My sport is Blackwater Spring Kayaking. I train 10 times a day, 4 times in the morning at about 6:30. Tuesdays and Fridays in the morning I do a core session, and then the other days I do an ergo session, which is an online canoe machine. In the afternoons I do weights at Lincoln University, and on Tuesday I do a fitness kind of training session. Then at the weekends I do a training session in the morning, do a 3-mile run, and then do about a 7-mile paddle, and on Sunday do about a 7-mile paddle. In the past 6 months I haven't really done many competitions because our race season finishes in October, but in October I came, I think it was about 10th in the Lincoln Marathon, and in September I came 9th in the world for under 15s at the Olympic Hopefuls, and that was probably my most memorable achievement for the year.
My name's Adam Harrison, I'm 17, my sport's table tennis, and my weekly regime is Monday I'll play for about 2 hours on the table, then about an hour in the gym. Tuesday I'll play for about 3 hours on the table and about an hour of cardio work. Wednesday I play for about 5 hours on the table and about an hour in the gym. Thursday I'll play for 4 hours and about half an hour of speed and agility work. And Friday I'll play for 2 hours, and then most weekends I'll have competitions. In the past 6 months I have got to the semi-finals of the national singles, and I've got the gold medal in the doubles. I have also finished 5th at the English top 12, and I made the final of Stockton 4-star singles, and I won the team event. My most memorable achievement to this date would probably be representing England at the Six Nations.
Hi, my name's Sophie Hart, I'm 12 and my sport is swimming. My training regime is I swim 7 to 8 times a week. I do training and twice a week. In the past 6 months, the competitions I entered was the Derby League, where I got my 100 baht national time, and my most memorable achievement is swimming at the 2013 Nationals, where I got my 200 baht national time.
My name's Jamie Horn, I'm 16 and my sport is athletics. I train every day. On Mondays I go to Bedford, and Thursdays I train at Peterborough at the tracks. And the past 6 months I've competed in the Southern Games and EA. I've recently injured myself at EA, but I'm back now, and my most memorable achievement is getting 195 last weekend at Birmingham Open.
Olivia Matthias, I'm 15 and I do triathlon. On Monday night I swim for 2 hours, Tuesday morning I swim for an hour and 20, Tuesday night I run, Wednesday night cycle and swim, Thursday night run, Friday morning swim, Friday night swim, Saturday a swim and a Sunday run. I did the British Aquathon Champs and came second. The British Super Series Triathlon, I came third, and overall I came 5th in the series. Most memorable achievement, probably either getting into the England squad or coming second at Nationals.
I'm Jennifer McAndrew, I'm 16 and I do the road, track, time trial and cyclocross disciplines of cycling. My training regime is about 8 to 15 hours a week depending on what time of the year it is. If I've got a big race coming up, winter, it tends to be longer rides, so more hours, but in summer it's more intense. In the past 6 months I have done 17 road races, 12 open time trials, 11 cyclocross races and 9 track omniums, including I got first girl in the pedal pusher cycle League of Cycle races, and I got first girl in the Lincolnshire GHS leagues. I also got 3rd Junior Girls Best All-Rounder this year. And I was selected to ride at the Sainsbury's UK School Games in Sheffield in September. My most memorable achievement is the UK School Games, which was a number of different races over 3 days, and I was selected to be on the East Midlands team. The first day of racing I managed to finish second in my heat after attacking off the front quite early on. And on the second day I finished in the top half of the field in the individual time trial and got a bronze medal in the team time trial. The final day was a 40k road race in pouring rain on really ridiculous wind speeds on top of a hill. It was really miserable. And it was very, very hilly. The riders in the Tour de France will be racing later this year. I attacked from the start and managed to stay away for 5 out of 7 laps on my own.
My greatest achievement was probably when I got selected for the Great Britain prospect team at 13 years old.
Hi, my name is Archie and I'm 13 and I do athletics, and I do swimming on a Wednesday, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays I do running training, and then at the weekend I normally have a race. In the past 6 months I've finished second in the inter-counties track, and that was very good. And my most memorable achievement was coming third in the country for 800 metres.
My name's Leah Rowan, I'm 14 and my sport is swimming. I train 7 times a week for 11.5 hours. In the past 6 months I've done club champs and become top girl in my age group. Been to short course Midlands and become junior champion in 100 metres breaststroke and 200 metres breaststroke. and I've been to zonals in January and become 100 metre, 200 metre and 50 metre junior champion, and 200 metre I am champion for juniors as well. The most memorable achievement would be becoming silver medalist at nationals against Emma Kane.
Hi, I'm Bert Sheffield. I am 33 years old and my sport is para-equestrian dressage. My training regime is pretty full on. I go to the gym twice a day. I do about an hour and a half to an hour at a time of cardio work, strength work, weights, power plate, basically anything I can do that's within the realms of my disability. For my horses, my training regime is I ride them pretty much every day. I go to my personal coach for 2 days every fortnight, and then we do more training in the run-up to a big international. We do training camps with Equine Canada when we're building up for big internationals. We're going on tour, and for that we'll also have a training camp. In the last 6 months I've had a really fantastic time with my horses. Wonder Boy and I have moved up the FEI World Rankings to number 9, but unfortunately we then dropped down again after the European Championships because as I ride for Canada we cannot compete with the Europeans and all the other riders that overtook us. In our last international show, Wonder Boy and we won 2 out of our 3 classes, and I'm really excited for the future.
My name is Abby Small, I'm 13 years old and my sport's gymnastics. I train 5 days a week, which equals 16 hours. Over the past 6 months I've competed in a few competitions, came second in regional level 2 and first in an invitational competition, and my most memorable achievements are representing East Midlands in the national finals and competing at Malta.
Okay, when you're ready.
Right. Hello, my name is William Swain, I'm 13 and I'm a swimmer and a biathlete. My training regime is that I train 6 times a week. 5 of them sessions are 2 hours long, 1 of those sessions is an hour and a half. I swim 2 early mornings a week on a Wednesday and a Saturday morning. My training consists of a lot of sprint work. It's mainly because I'm a sprinter, but we also do a lot of stamina work. We do lots of long distance with not much rest to improve my strength. I also do my biathlon running. I do a Wednesday night through the school athletics training where we run around a track with little rest and do quite a lot of that so I can improve my stamina. In the past 6 months I did a open meet at Peterborough where I did the 50 metre sprint race where I got to the final and won that. I came second in the 100 metres sprint race. I won the 200 metre sprint race and I came 4th in the 50 metre backstroke final. I recently did a British Championships biathlon. I came 7th in Britain. My most memorable achievement would be that I came 7th in Britain in the biathlon. It's mainly because my running was not the strongest aspect of my sport, so I trained hard on Wednesday through the school and in my own time really to improve it so that with the swimming, which was quite strong, I could be the best I could be. I trained hard in the swimming and the running and decided that I should enter it, and when I did it went quite well, so we did the British Championships and I came 7th, which was a good result for me, so I was pleased with that. And I might be going for triathlon, but biathlon I'll keep training hard and hopefully we'll keep improving.
I'm Ashton Turner, I'm 17 and I play golf. My training regime is pretty intense, especially like matching with education as well. Like weekdays, still trying to get a couple of hours in, and then weekends it's kind of all day, kind of mental and physical side. The past 6 months, playing quite a few competitions. Probably the most significant results come in while being captain of Great Britain and Ireland boys team versus the Europeans, winning the Daily Telegraph Junior World Championships,
and gained the silver medal in the Australian Youth Olympics. Probably the most memorable achievement is going to be the silver medal in the Youth Olympics.
My name is Maya Westlake, I'm 16 and my sport is swimming. My training regime is pretty intense. I train 9 to 10 times a week. This includes getting up at 4 AM in the morning, going straight to school, and then coming back from school and going straight to training. I also add in some gym, which is about 5 times a week, just to improve my strength and my power. In the last 6 months, I haven't been doing much competition. It's all about training, really. In July last year, I went to the national championships and competed 7 events and made semi-finals in 6 and finals in 5. Also at that meet, I came second in 200 freestyle, which means I'm second fastest in the nation. In early December, I competed at the Midland Short Course Championships. I made 7 events and also got 7 finals. In most of them finals I came second, which is pretty gutting, but I was quite pleased with my performances considering I had a shoulder injury at the time. My most memorable achievement is that I got selected to swim for GB in Portugal last year. It was a really good experience for me, meeting new people, getting coached by new people, and just having the international experience was brilliant.
My name is Jade Windley, I'm 23 and a professional tennis player. I train 2 to 3 hours of tennis every day and 1 hour's fitness every day, some sort of fitness, that changes each week. Okay, in the last 6 months I've toured all over the world in Canada, Europe, Africa, Asia, and I've had a mixed bag of results. I've made several finals, semi-finals, quarters in both singles and doubles, but they've all accumulated in me currently holding career high world rankings. I'm 176 in the world in doubles and GB number 5, and 289 in the world in singles and GB number 7. And my most memorable achievement has to be playing at Wimbledon last year in the main event, ladies doubles. I partnered Samantha Murray and we narrowly lost a 3-setter to some tough opponents, but it was an incredible experience.
My name's Robert York, I'm 18 years old and I windsurf for Great Britain. My training regime involves probably 2 training sessions on the water a week, and I train every day apart from 1 in the gym or doing some sort of team sport. So yeah, I get 1 rest day a week. In the past 6 months I've entered the World Championships and the European Championships. In the World Championships I came 19th, which I was pretty pleased with, and the Europeans I came 7th, which was a little bit of a disappointment because I came 5th the year before that. Most memorable achievement so far has definitely been Europeans 2 years ago, where I came 5th.